Hello there once again, all you wonderful lovelies. Desire Gorillas on aka Lynn, and welcome to It Has to Be. I know I've said it multiple times now. The finale of Career Mode of PowerWash Simulator. We're at 86%. There cannot be a possible way this gets extended any further. There can't be. It'd be impossible. The only way it would get extended is if I accidentally hit reset, or if everything got corrupted, which did not happen. He stands. Yes. Okay. Gotta do ceiling crap. Still had ceiling crap to do. And I still have sniffles. I don't think I'm gonna go off on a big old ranty rant like last time. Not hit the king. King's fine. I mean, I started this one up with absolutely nothing on my brain. So it should be totally a normal talk. Why is this so difficult? Why is it coming out like that? Is it because it's too close? There we go. Should be a little better. Not a hell of a lot, but it's a little better. Should be good. All the cats are doing their nap time. Even though they're still vaguely awake and looking adorable. This place is gonna look better soon. I'm gonna bring it back. I still don't know what they were trying to talk about, how this smelled like shrimp. I cannot imagine this place, in the condition that it is, would smell like shrimp. Or at least not smell like shrimp in such an appetizing way that it would drive all the cats from the mainland far into the city of Muckingham, all the way over here. That just seems insane. Also, anybody gonna talk about how the mayor disappeared on a boat? We're just gonna ignore him. Yeah, he's probably gone. He's probably freaking long gone. Damn me being a voiceless character. I would've... Why didn't my character type that out? Obviously I'm being sent text messages. Like, check river, this direction, look for boat with golden cat figurehead, totally wink wink mayor, wink wink, get his ass. Smiley face, LOL. They'd be like, how did they find me? I had thought of everything. I even hired the mute power washer who can't tell anybody anything. Power washer wink. Hero saved the day. I think that's a thing that happens in a lot of games where it's like, okay, you're the silent protagonist. You have no free will, and you have to go along with everybody who has a voice, because they'll speak for you. But just because you're a silent protagonist doesn't mean you can't say anything. You can still tell people what you want via, body language, writing something down, your actions. My buddy will clearly accept the quest. Meanwhile, I punch that thing in the face and shake my head no. I guess my buddy won't take the quest and I have a concussion now. Damn right you do. So I did not agree to that and you don't get to speak for me. Like the motherfucking handler. I think that's a trope that not needs fixing. It needs fixing in general. Because silent protagonist that just has to go along with everything for the sake of plot, regardless of what the player wants to do, it's annoying. It's immersion breaking, and maybe you didn't want to accidentally accept a quest at the moment. You just thought it was normal dialogue that was happening, or you were in a cutscene and it just is forced upon you whether you want it or not. I did not consent to the consenting actions of this cutscene. I did not consent to it. This progression of gameplay was forced upon me. I was in the middle of the woods, picking mushrooms for another side quest, when a random goblin quest pops up. No, I don't want to take care of that now. Don't volunteer me for that shit. I'm in the middle of mushrooms. The Lich King can wait. Mother Margaret needs these mushrooms for her stew down by the orphanage. The Lich King has all the time in the world. But we need you to fight the Lich King. The Lich King can wait. The children aren't going to get these mushrooms because the forest is dangerous. Are you going to have Mother Margaret go out there and get it? She could. She's a nun with no weapons. No holy magic. She'd be dead in 5 seconds. And then who's going to take care of the orphans? Not me, because you want me to take care of the Lich King. So sit your ass down. Let me get these mushrooms. And scene. Ridiculous, ridiculous scene. And poof. I know sometimes you can, not accept quests when they're just immediately put out to you. But it does always kind of make it seem like your character's an asshole for not doing it. It's like, are you ready to go, partner? This extremely important mission's just a second away from being done. You just have to accept it. Yeah, I kind of need to go sort out my inventory first. Oh, okay, just remember, really big important thing has to be done. Why are you pressuring me like this is homework? I know it's time sensitive, but it's not really time sensitive because this is a video game. The only thing this would have been time sensitive is this was Ocarina of Time. No, Majora's Mask. That was time sensitive. May I admit it, a dark gamer thing with you all. I have never completed a Zelda game. I I've only ever played 2 Zelda games. One was Ocarina of Time, and another was on the Game Boy. Either Game Boy or Game Boy Color. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it had the name Seasons in it. It had a kangaroo companion. You had to travel between realms. Oh, it was so long ago. God, my underdeveloped brain. I like that game too. Compared to Ocarina of Time, I like the Game Boy game more. There is my unpopular Zelda opinion. I probably would have liked Wind Waker. I never had Wind Waker. Those were during the dark days. The dark ages of Linlore. What family stuff bounced me around so frequently. Majority of my possessions were pawned and or lost. And shit just sucked. Things didn't get better till the married times. They've been a very, very nice 11 years. It'll be 11 years in 3 days of this recording. The 21st. Now, if only some of those 11 years didn't have his in-laws in them, those would have been perfect. Because I like to think I've handled the stress of being married just fine. But being married for 11 years with the in-laws constantly living with you is a kind of sucky thing. Like, this is not their house we're living in. This is our house. This is a house that I technically paid for with the taxes that I saved from when I worked at Domino's Pizza. And it's under hubby's name. But his folks live with us. And they don't pay rent. And since Dad got laid off after his accident at work, they pretty much fired him because he got injured. So he's kind of fighting that battle. You know, it's just the one income. I occasionally sometimes get money from my aunt. Very lovely woman who's always saw me as a daughter, so she's had 3 boys. But yeah, remember the second Subway episode where I said stress broke me? That's kind of the reason. So things get tight. Things get worrisome. Little things end up piling up. Mentally, at least. I'm not sure what it is, but lately I've developed this weird feeling. It's very much stress related, I have no doubt on that. But randomly my brain will just tell me now would be a good time to scream. And I have to put that feeling down like really fast, because usually when it's doing that, it would wildly inappropriate. The worrisome part is how frequently it's been wanting to bubble up. But I know calming exercises. I get my head distracted. I just lean into my writing more, and it goes away. I get a hug from hubby, everything just melts away and I feel better. But when he's at work and things pile up on me again, because I'm usually the one handling the bills, that feeling comes back. But I'm being a Debbie Downer right now. I don't want to be Debbie Downer. Hell, we're at 98% done on this bitch. I should be ecstatic. I should be elated. There should be a jubilation going on about this. I should not be feeling cattywampus. Or Twitter-pated. I'm going to say big, weird words. And I'm tempted to make them forced upon you, just so you would look them up. Because these are real words. At least with the video games, it helps with de-stressing. Most of the time, at least. It depends on the game. This game kind of does a half and half with the de-stress. Because yes, it's a very relaxing game. But because very little is going on, my mind wanders. There's nothing to distract it. So that's why you get the weird-ass rambles that I would go on. Because there's nothing for me to comment on. And I could go over all the architecture. I could go over all the detail. But I can't. I can't focus on it. The water jet is a white noise that empties out all thought. And when it emptied out all thought, you get the dumb rambles of Lynn being weird. And hopefully the Lynn sniffles are not as gross as they sound to me. They sound very gross, and I apologize if they are. Alright, we're at 99%. And not a red balloon in sight. Alright. Our final three. Okay. Okay, that just looks like crap, but there's not crap. Starting at the top of the list, ceiling wall. Huh. Voila! That leaves us to pyramid gem. What? Okay, let's see. Gallery mural walls. So it's probably... That's fine. Alright, it's not here, then it's probably up in the next portion. Oh. This fella here disrupting... There we pyramid gem. So this has to be on the outside. Whoa! Excuse you? Yeah, it's the hovercraft. Do you mind? You are incredibly loud. And then he dipped. Okay. That wasn't weird at all. Brought on by no dialogue whatsoever. That just leaves us with the mess that's on top. Come on. Come on. I know I can get up here. I've done it. Oh, you are a pain in the butt. Up. We have completed career mode. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Up. I take it. No one else saw that, and did we help kill a person? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. God, that took so much effort. Oh God, that's a lot of text. Okay. PowerWash Services, you did it. After you cleaned our ship, we went further back in time, methodically tracing your steps one job at a time, right back to the backyard cleaning days. While doing so, we pieced together blank Thrust's ambitions. Thrust was obsessed with the lost city of Pacificus, and after discovering that their tech was powered by rare ore, set up illegal mines here, there and everywhere, honestly. He struck a rich seam inside Mount Ruthless and used it to develop his own tech, while also hoping to create enough tectonic movement to push the lost city to the surface. What he didn't realize, though, is that by destabling the volcano, he nearly caused a global apocalypse. You know, as billionaire assholes tend to do. Knowing that the underwater city lay dormant until this moment, we went back in time and told the Pacificus of your legend. They agreed to convert their palace into an offshore platform to send a neutralizing beam to Mount Ruthless when the city resurfaced. We dirtied the place up to ensure it would only be activated once completely cleaned by a skilled power washer. That is very, What if I didn't do that? And I just let it explode and I just called it a day. Thanks to you, the timeline is now restored. We can return to our time as heroes with red velvet cake. Score. PS, please feel free to use this message as a customer review if you think it would help your business. I mean, fuck yeah. found the Ulysses! And it's a mummy! That was sweet. I don't know, it would only take 30 more minutes. I would have finished it in the last one, but that was perfect. That was totally pip. Let's see. Modifications. Doodle-a-doot. No, go down, we're scrolling. Da ba 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 da 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 da. That's all there. Got no more soap, no more nothing. We're just awesome. Well, this has only been 30 minutes. I have to say we could probably do something a little quick. Because we should have plenty of bonus jobs. Unless we want to do specials. Specials kind of are their own thing. Yeah, there's a bunch. And I've got them all, but they are really big things. It's gonna be that's why I think they're their own thing. Bonus jobs, I think, are the Muckingham files. Yeah. So let's just look at the odd jobs real quick. Yeah, we could probably do this. Yeah, this is no problem. Let's do clean the Mars rover. Oh, so they limit us, or am I able? I think they limit us. Hey, Wishy, sorry for the message. Message you so late at night, but how are you set for tomorrow? You remember my friend Marcia, the total space cadet? She's got an urgent need of a power washer. Couple of disclaimers. One, she's way out of town, but said she'll pay for your expenses as long as they're not too astronomical. Two, it has to be tomorrow. I just thought doing an odd job somewhere alien might help our business take off. I'll text you with the details when I get them in the morning, and you can see how it lands. Till then, you can always dream of what it could be. Mars rover. So am I? Yes, I am stuck with our original basic little washy-washy with our stubby-wubby. Totally not concerny wordies. Let's see, follow these prints. Where do they go? Oh, wow. Hello there. Yes, check achievements real quick. My bad. Second. Okay. Not really. Oop. Welcome to Mars, Astro Washer. We are extremely grateful that you took time to come all the way out here. There's not really an achievement for this level, but it's apparently the fastest way to get the a quick achievement for just doing an extra job. Your liquid oxygen reserves have been carefully calibrated to last precisely as long as the mission. Do not concern yourself. I am concerned now. Excuse me. Thank you. I also didn't get to finish reading that message. Thank you. You may return to being awesome. Oop. Nope, nope, nope. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I escort you? Nope. Let's see. Alien tracks, just circle on back. Nothing else? Nothing else hidden? No? Maybe? We'll find out next time on PowerWash Z. O2 levels 20% depleted. Do not say that shit. I just started. Scare the shit out of me. Your mission, an exploratory rover, has been contaminated with dangerous substance. It's just dirt. Though I am unsure what that green stuff is. So yeah, probably. No terraforming or colonization can take place until you have eradicated the threat. Beep 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 boop. The future of humanity's expansion through the solar system rests in your capable hands. Meanwhile, I'm just jamming out to like an 80s mixtape. 40% completed. We will remind you, you may die out here. Please don't remind me that I may die out here. We are reminding you of death is possible. No! The substance itself is extraordinarily powerful psychoactive chemical. Oh, so I be tripping balls. Got it. Let us know when you start seeing little elephants. Is that a normal side effect? No. When exposed, the individual cannot help but act with absolute integrity? That does not sound bad. Just saying. Can you imagine if someone got into the wrong hands? Possibly. Get up all in here. 60%. Again, reminding you, you may die. Please don't! Especially if that's all the oxygen I have is just to complete the mission. How do I get back? I don't have a ship around. We have no idea if this is extraterrestrial or alien in origin. Well, I could tell you by the footprints that I am not alone here. Yes, Super Saiyan. In previous outbreak, one of the colonies organized itself into a hierarchy determined solely by skills capable of person. Are you trying to say they? Are you trying to say it was Marxist? Terrifying. I think it's. Did they go Animal Farm out here? Interesting. Was not expecting that. I was trying to think of that other movie. Was it Lord of the Flies? Totally could have gone Lord of the Flies out here. I know it's a book, but I know the movies. My schools didn't offer me such reading material. They were shit. 80%. I had to look shit up on my own. Basic reading material just consisted of Maniac McGee. We have noticed footprints landing away from the rover that may or may not be human. Yeah. You think they're three-toed and they shape like bananas. Please investigate to ensure all contaminants have been dealt with. Scrapey, scrapey. Something is happening outside. The kitty detects. She detects things. And I am unsure what the hell that sound is. Okay. That stuff hidden from my sight. Go. That tire's done? Really? Huh. Didn't think of it. Get up all in there. Is that? Oh shit! Look at that. That is sweet-tastic. Hazard cameras. So I assume nothing because I can't tell jack diddly poop. That's it. Okay. Okay, got that. Sensors. Any up front here, though? Okay. I'm just going to step on the very expensive machine. No one tell NASA. Alright. Sensors are done. Apparently. Just covering all the bases. Wheel hubs. Alright, so which ones? Oh. So yeah, I had a feeling it was this one. Ta-da! Side hustle completed a bonus job. Morning, Wishy. Don't worry about the emergency job. My bud called it off. It rained last night and it's clean through that. Also, you wouldn't believe the dream I had last night. Full should I donate my brain to science? Bizarro. How about you? Let me guess. You dreamt about washing a skyscraper and a huge gorilla made a mess on it. Why didn't they do that? Let's see. Miss you. See you soon, buddy. Buddy. We're 41 minutes in. Let me see if any of the... I think the mini golf course is huge. The fountain I know is a big one. I'm not sure how big the train is, so let me just see if any of them have achievements real quick. Okay, there's no achievements tied to any of these, aside from the one we just got for the Mars rover. Smallest one, I think, is... It's either the fountain or the train. I'll go in order. We'll do one more, and then I'll call it done, and we can eventually pick this up later, doing mini golf and cleaning the train. You know, just having a fun old time. Park warden. Dirt finder! Did you know we're going up in the world? The mayor recently said to me, Warden, we're going up in the world. I'm not currently at liberty to say why or how, but Buckingham needs every potential tourist attraction that it can lay its hands on. Leave no stone unturned, lest it be a jewel, or something to that effect. So I sent my deputy, Earl, out and about to see what he could find, and in less than 3 weeks he found this sorry-looking fountain near the edge of the middle of the recreational grounds. It urgently needs a splash of your expertise. What can you do, dirt finder? I mean, confirm? I've never been here. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's see. This also calls for, if I can... Nope. I want a different outfit now. I want the research outfit. Yeah. Wonder what those others will be. See. It's a gnome fountain for obvious reasons, but what do you think it's made of? Obviously not sugar, spice, and everything nice. Because it's some kind of marble, then we can potentially repurpose it into a new park's keeper lodge. What? You would desecrate the holy gnome. Only if the fountain itself is of insufficient quality, of course.
I know, trust you. I know, trust you. Let's go with something cool. Oh, yeah, that's dope.
Actually, are there other skins for this that I don't have? Just wanted to be sure. Checking. Okay, seems legit.
We should be fine. Would have been nice if they let me keep my upgraded power wash, but
I guess these are like set intermittently between the main story. So it's like, this is what you would have at this point in time. So this is what you get. To that I say touche, game. Touche. Okay, no soap was activated. Okay. I would have been very upsetting spaghetti had I just wasted the soap. Yeah, this ain't so bad. This ain't so bad at all. We're good. And we come over here. A little squirty squirt. Make that ping. When we stand up. Hell yeah. This is going to be a fine and dandy thing. I'm not going to even look at the percentage bar because that's going to make me upsetty. Potentially upsetty. Oh yeah. Ping me up.
Hi, Maman.
Everyone's curious about the window today. Don't blame you. I don't know what that noise was either. We are getting new neighbors. Ironically, co-workers of hubby. Why they moved out here? No idea. Because it's actually further away from the job. Hubby and I have been trying to find a place closer to his work so he doesn't have to wake up an hour beforehand and drive all the way there. He'd be able to sleep in a lot longer. So I don't know why she moved out here. And if she somehow finds a better internet provider than what I'm stuck with, I got to know. There we go. It's one gnome down. Oh, yeah. Was that emblem done? Outer wall pillar decoration. It seems to have been pinged now. Okay. Don't run down the stairs, Munchkin. That's dangerous. Oh, got that. Besides, the door's closed. You can't even get out of the room.
Nitty-gritty moments brought to you by the number 4.
Alright, sweep that. Sweep up all on this gnome. Excuse me. I must defy gravity in order to get in here. Sweep over this gnomey boy. Flush behind his ears, because always watch behind your ears. Especially if you have earrings. That shit will stank. There we go. Onward we go again. Yeah, this isn't so bad. It will become a pain in the ass after I say that. I know it will. I mean, I'm looking at it now. But for now, it's a nice little contented job. The hell is this red stuff, though? Like, I know moss and mold, but what the hell's the red? The very concerning red. And spraying. I know you're down there. I can hear you in the stairwell. This one defies me. There we go. And then, whoosh. Don't you defy? There we go. Let's see, don't you defy me? I will squirt you like crazy with my magic power wash. It's got lightning details, which means it's like awesome. Little kid logic. Makes everything better. And then with spraying. Then with spraying. Got that. Clean up under his butt, under his hat, under his arm. There we go. here, across the top. And spraying it. I'm gonna go deal with the kitty cat real quick, so BRB. Okay, dealt with the cat situation, and I did a little thing to help me. So, I found out there are mods for this game. Not a lot, but I only got 2. And those 2 being, I'm allowed to bring in my default equipment to the extras game. Oh, hell yeah. So, we're going to ensure this is done and done properly. Done in one fell awesome power washing swoop, so we don't have to waste a shit ton of time. So that everybody has a hunky-dory, happy-go-lucky, happy time. And everybody likes having a hunky-dory, happy-go-lucky time, don't they? I know I do. Everybody likes having a happy-go-lucky, happy-dory, funky-donkey time. And look at that. Already kicking ass, taking names, being sweet. Come on. Bang for me, big boy. You know you want to. Get up under here, get into that bar. Ping, ping. So why not you? What did we... There we go. There we go. That's much better. Keep it going over here. Right, this was all said and oakley dokley done. This no. Now we don't have to switch out nozzles and just keep going. At least we don't have to switch out nozzles too much, I mean. I'm not gonna have to switch over to red ones all that often. Got my Primo Super Power Ranger Power Wash. Went to the store the other day. Dude was decked in the Power Ranger drip. Sleeveless tank top with every iteration of Tommy, the Green Ranger, throughout his history in Power Rangers. And then on his arm, he had the Green Ranger Power Morph medal. Frickin' awesome. R.I.P. man. Tommy was awesome. We'll miss you, dude. It's still amazing how long Power Rangers has gone on for. Bandai really knows how to take that and just run with it. Was Bandai really the first to do that? To take a Japanese program and just like dub over a bunch of things, then call it a show, while also mixing in original footage? Because I know it's not like MXC, where they literally took the original footage, spliced it into a cohesive narrative, and then dubbed over everything into a silly joke form. Like Power Rangers, I think they just originally They just took the fight scenes and basic run of the story and morphed it into what it was. Teen drama. And fuck all it worked on us little kids. Hell, I still have my official original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan club box. The only thing I'm missing is the lunchbox and my member card because I lost those. I managed to keep the box and everything else in it, including the autographed pictures, and I think I even made my own book out of TV Guide issues that came out that had like interviews and stuff and stapled it together. Oh yeah, there's even shoelaces in it. If I'm able to like, there's like a lot of things I want to do that would require like a moving camera, and I don't know how to really do that with a cell phone. But if possible, I would try to angle the webcam, and I would show you guys that box. That thing is weathered really nicely, honestly. I take care of my shit. I may hoard a lot of shit because, you know, kind of became a thing after losing so much of my stuff. Then you just don't want to lose things. But yeah, it's in really good condition. I may not have my ID, but I do believe I still have the certificate in there of authenticity with my name. At least my old name, because, you know, got married, last name change. So I would have to blur that bit out for you. Not gonna be super stupid about it. But yeah. Little piece of childhood. And boop. It's still cool that Zack even goes, the guy who played Zack, the original Black Power Ranger. It's still cool that he still goes to like conventions and does it as the, you know, his character. Not many of them still do. They like moved on from the brand. I think it was just him and Tommy that were really doing it. I'm not sure about the dude who played Billy or Trini. No, Trini definitely couldn't do it. She died. Car accident. I meant Kimberly. Miss, if I remember the name right, Miss Amy Jo Johnson? And the dude who played the Red Ranger. I don't know what he's doing. I remember this dude who played Billy. He had to struggle a lot because he was gay, and they did not like to treat him well. Not in the show. The show treated him well, but it's like on set and stuff. He had to struggle. And I think he still does awareness programs for that sort of thing, which is good, because that's fucked up. Soccer balls here? Holy shit. I have not been looking out over my surroundings. Has anything interesting been happening that I have been totally blind to? And I immediately switched off topic. God dang it. I think that was the only fan club thing I ever did. I can't really think of another thing.
Aw, man, I had wasted opportunities on fan club merch.
But really, that was the only thing that ever came in from signing up for the Power Rangers fan club stuff. It was just that box. Nothing else ever came in the mail. Huh.
I feel like I missed something.
Maybe my dumb kid brain didn't understand that maybe that was the only thing.
I don't know.
But it's still a little cool capsule of my youth. Oh wow, my hearing just went. My left ear is... it's shot. I can't... all I can hear is this low humming from the water in my right. Everything just went dip. Oh, thank goodness it popped. That was freaky. See, the virtues of marble that are that it doesn't really readily absorb heat or moisture. And how do you know this, Park Warden? Currently, Earl and I are huddled in the creosote shack, and boy, does it get hot in summer months and cold in winter. So what you're saying is I should build my house out of marble. Gotcha. Alright, boys, we're going back to ancient Greek and Roman times. Marble everywhere. Sniffle sniffles.
Make of these gnomes shine, showing them a good time. Making everything shiny, clean and sparkly. Gonna make everybody smile.
Even if it takes a long ass while. Oh, cool. Now this big old bowl. There we go. Gonna make this happen. We're not gonna take 3 episodes to clean a fountain. Sweet baby Jesus, no. That's not happening. Wait a minute, this is stone, right? Do I have access to my soaps? I do. We're just speeding along the process. We are getting this done today. Gonna clean up this pretty fountain and make all this muck just go away. Thank you. Sweep, sweep, sweep. All this crap. Sweep it away, all this crap right now. And sweepity sweep. Sweepity sweep. sweep, 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 sweep. All this crap right now. Oh, they're each individuals. Okay, I see this. I see what you're going at. Oh, refill. Da 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 da. There. Do 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 do. Smart, smart of you. Very smart of you, game. Ah, I see it. Don't you hide your darts from me? There it is. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Alright, how's that? There. Got that. Clean up these edges. There we go. Looking nice, looking fabulous, looking lifestyles of the rich and famous. Shit. Talkie mushrooms. Am I really out? Damn it. It's fine then. It's fine. We did a good chunk. We did a good diddly dang chunk. Yes, indeed we did. There. Go. And sweep along this edge. Sweep along this edge. Sweep along this edge. Sheeran. This Ed Sheeran. This random assortment of words that vaguely sound similar. There we go. Car horn. Let me know if that was in-game or if I'm hearing that from IRL. Because I don't want to think I'm starting to have auditory hallucinations. Because the closest thing I get to that is thinking someone's calling my name from downstairs, only for no one to have said a word. That doesn't happen often, but it has happened. It's usually in the voice of my mother-in-law. I don't mind saying that I'm struggling to find the motivation to come to work. Brother. Preach to choir. You and everybody else. But if I knew I was coming to a brand new deluxe marble keeper's lodge, possibly even the finest this side of I don't know what that place he was talking about was, but I get it. One small perk may help the job a little, but it's not going to change your mind. What happens when the next thing doesn't make you happy at work, my dude? You can't just buy it off with little things. Like a pizza party in the break room does not solve your issues, and neither does a table tennis table. Just using examples I've heard from people where it's like, we're telling our boss we have all these issues, but instead of fixing the issues, they instead use the money that could have been used for the issues for something stupid. That doesn't help anybody, but it's a cheaper alternative to solving the issues. That sort of thing. There we go. Alright, outside's looking good. Fuck, I wish I had more stone cleaner. Thank you. There we go. Keep popping for me, baby. Keep popping for mama. Get you nice, sparkly, super shiny. Make you the hottest damn fountain on the scene. If you know what I mean. And there's a train. Trains are coming. This is popping very nicely. Now that we have appropriate gear. Hell, I didn't think it would take. What was it? We started in the 40-minute mark on this. We're doing good. Choo choo. I hear you. I don't think I have the window open. I think I have it closed, but it still sounds loud as balls, as if I had it open. Okay, got that. Sweet. Let's sweep over this. Alright, back to over here. We'll cover this top action. Make this sucker sparkle. This almost reminds me of the fountains I would see at the mall. I miss malls. The malls have deteriorated so bad. Hell, I was a janitor in a mall. I believe it was... Oop, telephone. In a second. Fucking spam calls. I'm trying to think. When was that? I think it was 2019 I worked at the mall to 2020. Worked over the holidays, stuff like that. God, the mall was so dead. And it's sad because it's like looking at a building eat itself. Because we have a pretty decent mall near where I live. Good, like, 40-minute drive away to it. But it gets so little action because there's so little open. And I guess the loophole is they can just cover up with fake walls where the store outlets would be, so they don't have to pay on those. So when we like originally moved in and went to the mall, there was still, well, the outlet for the Hot Topic and Spencer's was still there, but they were closed because they had already shut down. And by the time I had started working there as the janitor, uh, it was covered up, and they had just put up a fake wall. But I remembered the location of it. It's like I could still kind of see the fake brick arch that they had for Hot Topic. It's like, man, this is sad because I like Hot Topic and Spencer's. Sad little noises. And hell, while I was working there, a jewelry store went out of business. Hell, jewelry stores hardly ever go out of business. But yeah, that was crazy. Hell, more stores have like closed since I've been gone. I think the Victoria's Secret actually shut down in there. I don't know how the Claire's is still going. And I wouldn't say there's a food court. Not on your life. I would say there's a food court. There's one shop that sells food, and it sells. It's mostly a pretzel place, but you can get like pretzel dogs. But yeah, it's such a dying store, and it took forever for it. There was a J.C. Penney's next to it, and that was under construction when I was working there, and that got converted into a Dunham's. And I'm not even sure. Like, I think Dunham's is just pulling all the business from the mall. Honestly, like the only thing the Dunham's doesn't offer is the shoe stores that are there. It's like, is that really all that's going for the mall? Is like the few random stores that are left into it are clothing, shoes. I'm trying to think, what is it called? Fuck, it's like a supplement shop that sells like protein powder and shit like that. That's still open. And the Claire's is there. There's also it's not a Bed Bath and Beyond, but it's close. It sells like scented candles. It's mostly one of those like really overly feminine shops. I don't know how that's still going. There's a salon and a hair place. Those are still going. But really, why would you go to a mall for that? There was a cell phone thing that got closed, I think. Just this one dude who ran it sold just cell phone cases like crazy. Had weird hours. I don't know why. There is one store that's still going in it. It's like a Spencer's almost, because it's like full of random crap. Like it has clothing in it, but it also sells like smoking stuff and like lighters, random memorabilia, dragon statues, posters that would be for like a black light or something. It's not Spencer's, but it's the closest thing to it. At least in our current mall. Our sad, dying current mall.
Oh, sad side mall. I have to go all the way into Muncie
Just to get to a what I would consider a normal mall. But hell, that one's dying too. But it's the only one that has a Books A Million. Still going. It's like, fuck man, there's not even a fucking bookstore here. The nerd in me is sad. But at least they still have their Hot Topic, which I was amazed to see had Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel merch in it. I thought that was dope. But I think really the death of the mall is because of online shopping. Because malls are like your, hey, we can hang out and shop because this is where like stuff like Walmart doesn't have this stuff. Plus there's food. This is awesome. But online shopping is like, now I can get the exact thing I need without being too distracted. I can eat at home. And I don't have to leave my house. So yeah, that kind of kills malls. And you can't really relive that experience. I remember seeing this thing, I think it was either on Twitter or Tumblr. It was like, my son has been watching these old movies with us and he thinks malls are so cool. So we decided to take him to a mall. And his disappointment was immeasurable. It was like, oh, buddy, feel the pain, I'm sorry. Yeah, because if you do watch old movies, you can see like what malls were in the heyday, and they were like magical places. Now, I couldn't help but notice the fountain seems covered in a variety of moss, lichen, algae, three of my favorite things to find on a wall. Like, naturally, moss sits on throne, lichen second, algae third, although I do still have time for algae. Park warden, are you, you got... Earl does too, sometimes I see him have a nibble as he passes the restrooms. Least favorite thing to find on a wall, graffiti. Can we back up to what you just said about your friend nibbling this stuff as he goes to the bathroom, and you're just like, oh, that's just Earl getting a snack. I have been so bamboozled by your words, sir, that I have become flabbergasted. Big words with Lynn again. I have been schmeckledorfed. Okay, who now calls thou? You're not real! Swear. Sucks, like it only seems like the way to deal with it properly is to get a new number. Well, then it'll probably start all over again because Mom will answer any of the things that are like, hi, we're talking about medical stuff. Because my mother-in-law is is disabled. I'm not sure what the percentage of her disability is, but she is, and she's always constantly talking to doctors and stuff. So if somebody pulls that bullshit, she's going to start, like, giving out information, and that leads to this bullshit. To where you can't tell what's a real call and what's a fake call, and it just drives you fucking nuts. At its worst, we had, like, the answering machine can hold up to 50. Like, 50 messages and shit. At its worst, it would break that 50. And it would just... They would keep coming until it... I guess it was 6 p.m. or sometimes 7. It hasn't gotten that bad. Not again. It's... They're tempered now, but it's like... The fuck? I get you... I get telemarketers. I get they need to make their money. But is there really no other way to make their money? Because I can't think of how well they're being paid to call up strangers and then get yelled at and told all sorts of horrible things. I don't think it's worth it. You're not happy. The people you're calling aren't happy. There's no way you're making a shit ton of money, especially if they then replace you with a bot to do it. So then, why?
It's just the sad. It makes me the sad.
And apparently now there's the dangers of the whole AI thing, which, again, isn't AI. This isn't artificial intelligence. This is just like... it's just a program. Like a really stupid bot. That's pretty much what this is. But they're getting it to record your voices when you pick up the phone. And then if you kept talking, they have your voice filter through it to... This is something I've heard they've been trying to work on doing, which I think is so fucked up, where they will then mimic your voice, call up known connective numbers to your line, like family, and use your artificial voice to get them to, stay on the line and whatever information they want. That is fucked up and scary. That's why I usually answer the phone in, like, a much deeper voice. Then again, I also don't know anybody, so... Everybody I know is pretty much in one location. Who are they going to use my voice to rig? Nobody, that's who. I think I'm starting to need my tools. I do believe I have a ladder. Somewhere. Thank you. What's this? What's this? What's it say? Bigfoot strikes again. I knew it. I knew it. Bigfoot was throwing poop the whole time. Vindication. I can't even place it down. I can't put it down. I can't jump. Let me see if I can exit the level. This is all done. Happy hunky. Resume job. Damn. Alright, I will have to close it and reopen it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Load it back in. Okay, I can reach from there. But I don't know where. Okay. Okay, good. Good. This is what I need. I need to be close. There! There we go. We're good. Oh shit, we're already an hour and 30 in. Oh, we're 69 nice percent. Oh, holy shit. I just got hit with the most massive deja vu moment. I've had the... I don't get deja vu from reliving events that I've already done in real life. I get deja vu from dreaming events and then they happen in real life. And it just hit me that I have dreamed this before. I've dreamed of doing this power wash level. And it didn't hit me until I got on the ladder just to do that little bit. Damn it, why can't I ever dream of winning the lottery? It wouldn't work. It'd be for like a lottery that I have no idea what the date is. And then as soon as like it does happen, I'd be like, I knew those numbers! Damn it! It'd be so fucking stupid. But then the government would just take it all in taxes anyway, and then I'd be left with like hardly anything. Ah. Lottery is so weird. It's like gambling but legal. And the house doesn't care how much money you throw at it. Just like normal gambling. Squeeze on through, squeeze on through. This will help us with what we need to do. We are good, are better than the best. Suddenly turning into a Beauty and the Beast song. And I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind. I remind myself why I do this. Suddenly it was Linkin Park. Alright, sweet, sweet, sweet. Got that. There's still some crap here. Oh, Dad hooked up the deep fryer. Which isn't all that deep, but you know what I mean. It's a fryer. The fryer later, Perry the Platypus. The fryer later. So that either means I'm going to have chicken sandwiches or French fries. Sweet. Got that. Sweet. Are you good? You look good. Then why'd you get the ladder if you're not going to use the ladder? I don't need it quite yet. Thank you. 77%. And counting. Flintstones vitamins. Why did that ring in my head? 10 million strong and growing. God, is it weird I could go for Flintstones vitamin? They were good. Alright. Stuck. Go. Clean the butt of this gnome. Its butt is dirty. Dirty gnome butt. Right. Ooh, look at that. Look at the missed opportunities I got here. Clean off this nasty, nasty gunk. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go through here. This seems fine. That seems fine. Base is good. Good. We are handling this very well. Clean that out, clean that out. Out. I will tackle just this top part, because I can deal with the rest of it with my trident wash. So this is basically all I'm going to do here with this yellow one, is cover this top bit. I gotta say, that's one heck of a fountain. Yes, yes it is. Anything else you want to add? Share with the rest of the class? Ah, I knew I missed one. Say, what do you think of the square footage of this thing once filled? I no. I'm not good at math. I would not have a way of telling you. This is America. I don't even know the metric system. Might be getting myself another little idea here. Let's see, if I had to do American math, I'd say 2 swimming pools, give or take. Probably not. Yeah, not deep enough. 4 refrigerators worth. And 1 alligator. Thank you. Clean, 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 clean. Oh, dirty or not, gonna make you sparkle and hopefully not fart. Thank you. Sparkle, sparkle. Yeah, those edges are gonna be a pain in the butt, but we're gonna get it done. Sparkly, sparkly. There we go. We're doing the ping pongs. This may be a little longer than I anticipated for the episode, but again, this could have been a hell of a lot longer if I didn't do that mod. Like, for real reals. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chicken sandwich and french fries. Had to break for food. Probably not a good thing that my first meal of the day is at 6:35 p.m., but better late than not eating at all. Let's see. Come on. Where is it? Where is your dirty bits? Where are you hiding? Dirty bits. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Alright, so now we shall take Monsieur Ladder, if I will be allowed to jump. Okay. Oh my god, just get off the ladder. Place the ladder. Yeah. Fra. Thank you. Place the ladder. What's this? Damn right. It's dirt in the air. This. We cannot let it be there. Okay, I'm gonna need to jump off here and do that. Alright, seems to be fine. Whew, another hot day. But at least it's only getting really hot by now. Wasn't that way all day. Actually pretty decent. Probably something to do with the fire in the backyard. Nothing to worry about. It's just a bunch of twigs and branches from fallen trees. Thank you. Come on, let me zoot all over this thing. Thank you. Thank you. And you're all good too? Sweet. It's good when things are good. Getting closer to the edge. I'm about to clean it. Go. Shadows. Shadows will confuse me. Don't. It did. It makes me fall. 86%. And growing. Wow, it literally hit 87. I said that. Cool. Sweet. Making this bad boy shine like the marbly diamond it is. Cleaning off the gnomes from the head down to their toes. Right. Get so much done. Thank God for mods. Well, apparently I do have fries. They can wait. The chicken sandwich is good for now. Whew. Want to cool down first. Too hot. Is that a gnome I've already cleaned? say so. There we go. And this gnome is... he is fine. Okay, sweet. Back to this. There we go. Give us that huge lip clean. We want massive area coverage. More air we can get, the better. Then we don't have to do much more crap in slow, methodical ways. This. Pings. There we go. Don't you deny me the pings. The pings are what I clean for. There it is. Come on. There it is. You're gonna give it to me. Yeah, doing it swell. Just a little bit of dirt here or there. Don't you dare fall off. Ping ping. Tiddly ting. There it is. Make sure. Got all this nasty edging. Do not fall off the platform. It is very small, very easy to fall. Very easy to lose it all. Alright. Nearing 2-hour mark, but we are in the 90s. I'm accidentally hitting my mic because I'm just trying to wipe my eye. Hey there, big girl. Wanna come sit next to mommy? Nope. Gonna go eat. Gonna go drink. Gonna go lay on the bed. Up to you. Anything your kitty brain wants to do. Alright, gonna go eat. Alright, got that bowl. It's good. Good. Go, pop that. This is nearing it. We're at 94. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Missing anything? Doesn't seem that way. I think I need a... Do I need a ladder to get up higher? I think I might. Or not. I could be a sneaky little stealth ninja. With my hardcore parkour skills. There's that sweet 95. Okay, 6. Even sweeter. Feels like something's touching my neck. It's probably a loose hair. It's such an icky feeling. 'Cause it's touchy. There we go. What if I did this one quick? Walk along the edge. Be careful, because I don't want to fall. Swipe that real quick. That should have been swiped up earlier. Go. Got the basin rim. Got the specific rim. Did I say specific instead of Pacific? God, I'm dumb. But technically I was right. This is a specific rim that I'm trying to clean. So even when I'm wrong, I'm right. In situations. Specific situations. Is the basin bowl not done yet? How? Okay, there it is. That all counted as one thing. Make sure I get all the little rock crevices. Get this bit of the gnome while I'm at it from this angle. Get down. Clean up. In. But I can't clean straight anymore. Oh, look at that. King Gnomus. The greatest of gnome kings. His rule was long and devastating. For he smote all his enemies. Not smoked, smoked. That's a word. His past tense of smite. Smite is present tense. Smote is past. Clean behind his gnomish ears. His gnomish underwear. Let's get this rock. I know, silly. You could totally eat algae. Still, the guy is just grabbing random wild algae. You don't know what's in this. Could be, it's a fountain. Could be a load of bird poop. Dangerous game. Okay. Can't see anything here. I can here. Got it. Let's go. Gnome statue can wait. Alright. What are we looking at? Oh, really? That was surprising. Ha! Alright. Gnome statue. Gnome statue. Can we finish this just at the 2-hour mark? And... damn it. Get on top of this gnome. And leap. And leap. And leap. And leapfrog my way up this king's butt. You are filthy. No more, my liege. You shall rule eternal in glory. Slightly over the 2-hour mark, but perfectly timed. Oh yeah. It's glorious. You know, Dirtfinder, looking at the glorious condition, I can't help but think that we've got ourselves a real money spinner here. Fill it with fresh water, plop in a few carp, and sprinkle in some nickels and dimes, and call it a Muckingham wishing station. This place will be paying for itself in no time. Much obliged. But aside from the mini golf course, the clean Steam locations, the Muckingham files, and of course the ever fun specials, unless there's a real demand for it, I think I will call this it for PowerWash Simulator. 22 episodes, hell yeah, freaking long as hell, but totally not bad. Especially when you know how to do all the achievements. I still have to get one that's easy and difficult. I have to get a job up to 95% without completing a single thing on it. Apparently you could do it with the red nozzle in the van, but it's difficult as fuck. Anyway, I have fries waiting for me downstairs, so I'm gonna call this an episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're having a good day or night depending on when you see this video. And as always, my wonderful lovelies, remember to stay awesome and take care of yourselves, for I shall see you all in the next video. But until then, bye bye!